You are not just one person, you are two. One part of you wants to wake up every morning, full of energy and purpose. But the other one says, "Not today. Let's sleep in and we'll start fresh tomorrow." One part of you pushes you to study, while the other whispers, "Not now, later will be better." One wants you to avoid wasting time on Instagram, YouTube, or social media. But the other convinces you, "Just today, we'll stop tomorrow." This struggle isn't just happening now. It happens with every video, every task. One side says, "Watch the entire video, stay focused," and the other says, "Scroll on, just skip it." But here's the truth. You can bring these two conflicting voices inside of you together. You can transform them from opponents into one unified force. For 21 days, these two voices will fight, but when they finally merge, they will become one. And that one voice, that unity, is who you truly are. These two sides of you could be your mind and heart, or maybe your conscious and subconscious mind. But before we go further, a warning. If you're not ready to face 21 days of discomfort, you can stop now. You won't hurt my feelings, but know this. This discomfort is for your own growth. Just like a doctor gives you an injection to heal, this challenge will be painful, but it's for your own good. So, take a moment. If you're not ready, walk away. But if you stay, commit at least 10 minutes right now to fully engage with this message. Before we begin, let's do something simple. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and take a deep, slow breath. Inhale, exhale, 3 times. Now, if you've done this, you're ready to move forward. If not, go back and try again. It's all about effort. Now let's get to the core of it. Here's something that might surprise you. You are not just 2 people. You're actually 3. Confused. Let me explain. There's the good voice inside you, the one that encourages you to study or work. Then, there's the bad voice that says, "Let's do it later." And finally, there's you, the mediator between these two forces, the one who ultimately decides what happens. You listen to the first voice, but then the second voice gets louder. You get stuck in the middle, and that's where procrastination happens. And when nothing gets done, anxiety creeps in, time slips away, and panic sets in. So, what do? You need to take control. For 21 days, you will need to silence that bad voice, the one that makes excuses. You need to be strict. When the good voice says, "Let's work," the bad voice won't say, "Later." It'll say, "Okay, maybe I don't feel like it, but let's do it anyway." After those 21 days, the good voice will lead, and the bad voice will follow. You will begin to work with all parts of yourself, aligned and focused. Take a simple example. At night, you know you need to sleep by 11 p.m., but the bad voice says, "Stay up, scroll a little longer." You must fight this urge. Be firm. Set an earlier bedtime and stick to it. Challenge yourself every day. When the bad voice says, "Sleep in," you say, "No, get up." When it says, "Scroll a little more," you resist. Build your discipline. Don't let the negative side win. Now, let's talk about a simple principle most of us already know. You've heard it before. Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. But how many of us actually do it? Why don't we follow it? Because the fun of scrolling social media at night feels better than the thought of sleep. Why is that? Dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical in your brain that rewards you for doing something enjoyable. But here's the problem. We're chasing dopamine in the wrong places. We're hooked on the instant gratification from Instagram or YouTube, and that steals the joy from everything else. Our focus weakens. Our attention span shrinks. We can't concentrate on anything long enough to be productive. What if we could release dopamine through hard work, through discipline? That's where the real fulfillment lies. Now, it's time to take control of that process. How fast can you adopt better sleep habits? There's no one-size-fits-all answer. But if you're able to sleep by 10 or 11 p.m. in today's busy world, you're already on the right track. In fact, the sooner you make this a habit, the better it will be for your well-being. How to sleep early. Some simple tips. 1. Set a fixed bedtime routine. It might be tough initially, but discipline is key. If you've decided to sleep by 10 p.m., stick to it, whether or not you actually fall asleep right away. Over time, your body will adapt, and after a week, you'll likely start falling asleep at your planned time more easily. 2. Remove all electronics. At least an hour before bed, turn off all electronic devices, your phone, laptop, TV, tablet, or any other gadgets. This reduces distractions and helps your mind wind down. Make a to-do list. Preparation is key to success. Create a to-do list before bed to set yourself up for a productive day ahead. Have 2 versions, one with time-specific tasks and one without. This way, if you wake up later than planned, you're still accountable for the tasks without feeling discouraged by a missed schedule. Consistency is more important than perfection. Now, these are the things that will help you manage your day. Don't give in to distractions like mindlessly watching videos or scrolling through social media. Stay focused on your goals. Early to rise. Tips. If you're struggling to wake up early, here are a few strategies. Go to bed early. The earlier you sleep, the easier it is to wake up. Do something fun in the morning. Having an enjoyable reason to wake up helps build excitement for the day. Develop strong willpower. Commit to getting up early, no matter what. Your body will adjust after a few days of discomfort. Once you're up, avoid immediately diving into social media. Instead, start with a positive habit. Make your bed. It's a simple task that gives you an immediate sense of accomplishment. Affirmations. Start your day with positive self-affirmations. Exercise in sunlight. Get outside for some fresh air and physical activity, as natural light helps regulate your body's sleep cycle. Read a book. Spend a few minutes reading something motivational or educational. Setting goals. To keep yourself moving forward, you must set clear goals. Without a goal, it's easy to feel lost and waste time. Ask yourself these questions. What do I truly want to achieve? Am I working towards something meaningful, or am I pursuing a goal that doesn't excite me? If I don't have a clear goal yet, how can I explore my passions and figure out what I want to pursue? Whether you're at the beginning of your journey or already working towards a big goal, always strive to grow and improve. Keep adjusting your plans as you learn more about yourself and what you enjoy. First, ask yourself, do you truly want this? Is the drive for this goal coming from within you? Are you really made for it? Second, reflect on whether you genuinely desire to become this person or reach this achievement. Is it something you've been convinced of? Or is it to impress others? Is this goal aligned with who you are? Third, should you devote your time and energy to this goal? Does it have a promising future, or is it just something you'd like to experience once? Once you've answered these 3 questions, you're ready to set a SMART goal. SMART stands for specific. Is your goal clear and precise? Measurable. Can you track your progress and see improvement? Achievable. While it can be challenging, is it something you can realistically attain? Realistic. Is it grounded in reality? Do you have the necessary resources, or are you aiming for something impossible like traveling to Mars? Time-bound. Have you set a deadline? Now let's talk about a 21-day challenge to create productive habits. Establish a fixed bedtime routine. Avoid all electronic devices before bed. Create 2 types of to-do lists, one with time, one without time. Wake up at a consistent early hour, make your bed each morning, practice daily affirmations, meditate regularly, exercise every day, read books, set your goal, comment, "I can do it," and today's date. After 21 days, come back and edit your comment with, "Yes, I did it."